Hi, I'm Raya. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever placement fits for you. It is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're going to talk about what you should release and what you will receive if you choose to release that. We're going to start with this archetype deck to get the overall energy, and then we'll get some more information with the tarot cards. What does Leo need to release? The desert. And what will Leo receive? That's a bunch. That's why I'm not taking it. What will Leo receive? I'm going to talk about this for a minute because it's just playing in my head really loudly. I feel like you need to release your maybe self-isolation or, feeling like you're all alone. And we'll talk about how to, I know that's maybe not always that easy. We'll talk more about it. Sometimes it's good to go within and reflect and be by yourself for a while, but maybe you've been doing that for a little too long. Let's see. What will Leo receive if they release this? The healer. Wow. This looks like something you may find here, or you may have already found, and just aren't allowing yourself to see or believe yet. You may have done this period of self-isolation, or sorry, I was trying to think of how to word the thoughts, or how to make words of the thoughts that were happening in my head. And if you haven't gone within, maybe you should. So the way the colors are similar in these cards make me think that you needed to go through this, you needed to do this to find this. But it is now time to step into this healing energy, or an energy that could speak about you healing others. And that doesn't have to be this like strict, I'm going to be a healer by doing this. Like sometimes just talking to your friends, sharing your experiences with other people can help them to heal. Listening, but like whatever I'm really feeling that whatever you found here, or whatever this is, you're finding it here. You have to think about different paths that you can take as well. This reminds me of like the Ouroboros snake, but this snake's not eating its own tail. This cycle is not quite ready to end. You still have something that you need to figure out, but there are different paths you can take to figure it out. Let's get some tarot cards. What does Leo need to release? What is, ooh. I'm gonna get one more for right here. What does Leo need to release? The Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you were really if you notice, she's in this like kind of desert area. I feel like you were somewhere where you didn't know which way to go. When you're in this sort of... So when I think of the desert, it's this vast, expansive place that all looks the same. You don't know which way you're going. You don't know which way to go. And if you keep changing your mind while you're in there, you'll never get anywhere. You have to pick a direction and go towards it. And you just have to stick with that direction if you have any hope of finding your way out of it. And then when you'll come across something and you'll know if you went in the right direction or not. And that's what I'm seeing here. You're being pulled a lot of different directions. And here too, you have to pick a path and you have to go down it. Even if it's the wrong path, because you won't realize what the right path is until you start moving in some direction. You really want something that's going to grow and be fruitful. But you have to start somewhere. Being stuck in indecision, not knowing which way to go, won't get you anywhere. Okay, let's see if we get some clarification or not clarification, but some more messages about what you'll receive. That's a good sign. What will Leo receive if they let go of this indecision and pick a direction? Oh, this is good. Things are going to start changing for you if you let go of this indecision, if you pick a direction to go. I've actually meditated on this desert card a lot. Not recently, a while ago. And that was one of the biggest messages that came to me at that time was go somewhere. It's okay to sit. It's okay to be sad that you feel abandoned, that you feel like left alone with no one to help you. It's a terrible way to feel. But if you stay stuck in that feeling, you're never going to go anywhere. And the only way to get out of that desert is to pick a direction and go. And if you do that, good things are going to come in. This is new beginnings in love. Like, your fortune's going to change. Even if you go in the, say, this worst case scenario, you go the completely wrong direction. You're gonna know pretty soon that, oh, this isn't right for me. And then you can turn it around. You just have to be willing to leave behind the progress you've made and go the other direction. But you're gonna know as soon as you start moving, you're gonna know exactly which way to go, even if you have to turn around a couple of times. And that way is gonna lead you to perhaps a new relationship. Maybe your current relationship will be reinvigorated. You're going to have a lot of feelings of love. And I really do think you might have to try it time and time again, but you have to keep going. It'll get easier every time, and you'll know which direction to go in. All right, let's get a few more messages. I'm going to try to pull out 3 more cards under each one. What does Leo need to release? Oh, right. This is a bunch. But I'll take these two and then we'll get one more. And what will Leo receive? Okay. Oh, these aren't all in frame. Hold on. I think that so we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups under what you need to release. I feel like you may have had to make a choice at some point between family and work, or you may have had a plan. You're like, this is how my life is going to play out. This is what I'm going to do. And it may not have worked out. And by it may not have worked out, I mean, maybe your idea of what you wanted has changed. But with the Pentacles here, it feels like you chose financial security over love. Which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but maybe you're realizing you know, maybe you're feeling a little bad that you didn't pursue some relationship, or that you haven't put a lot of effort into that. And if that's the case, it's okay. You can still look for that. You can still have a successful relationship. It's not too late. But you have to decide that that's what you want to pursue. And you have to, you know, start slowly pursuing that. I feel like you might be beating yourself up for choosing work over love, or finance over relationships. You have to release that sort of, because you're at that point, you're keeping yourself in this desert energy. You can have both. But it's really hard to build two things at once. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. So maybe you put your effort into building your finances, and now you have the more energy to look towards love. Let's see, here we have, as far as what you'll receive if you release that, the Moon, the Magician, and the Hanged Man. Oh, all major arcana. You have so much major arcana over here. This goes back to, like, you're going to have to move without knowing what's on the other side. You're only going to know the next couple of steps. And then beyond that, you don't know what life is going to bring. But you can decide to turn around at any point. If you start moving, though, you will get what you want with the Magician here. You're going to manifest what you want. You're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to be putting energy into what you want. Whereas if you're sitting alone in the desert, you're not putting energy towards what you want. If you start putting that energy in, you're going to get something. And you're going to start having realizations. Like I said, you might move in the wrong direction for a little while, but then it's going to come to you. You're going to be like, oh, this isn't what I want. What I want is this. And then you'll start putting your energy into that. But you can't stay stuck is the strongest message I have here. You cannot mean, you can, but you won't. You won't make the progress you want to make if you sit and wallow in whatever disappointment you're feeling. Identify where you're feeling disappointed and make a plan to start moving out of that disappointment. And I think you'll be surprised at how it may feel impossible. But I think if you just start making any steps towards a plan to get out of that disappointed energy, you're going to be surprised at how fast things start to move. And you might have to make a plan and pursue it and then make a new plan, and that's okay. But you're eventually going to find the right path, and I don't think it's going to take you as long as you may think it will. Seeing if any other messages come out. I think that's all I have for you, Leo. You can do this. Allow yourself to feel sad, and then if you're feeling sad, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, and then decide, I'm going to get myself out of this, because you're the only one who has the power to do so. All right. Thank you. I hope this helps.